Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Thanks so much for popping on. Today is just going to be me, and I have a couple things I wanted to discuss and talk about because it's been brought up quite a few times, and I feel like in this space of the online world and being, someone that people look up to or look for positivity and, that kind of thing. I see a lot of people who are really pushy, and I see people who are just like, you can tell that they're not in alignment and they're not truly leading from like their heart and what they're, destined to do on this planet. And I wanted to talk about it because I actually had a couple girls recently reach out to me in regards to um, two of their businesses that they were involving and partnering with, and they were trying to recruit me in a sense. I felt flattered and I was super appreciative. However, I don't run with a product, and I don't want to be ever someone who pushes a product. I want to be that person who is a light for someone and shows, the way of living a positive life and living out your dreams and, being a positive role model for other people as well, because the world needs more of that. There's a lot going on in this world that we just have to remember our true authentic selves and how to just be positive people and support one another, because there's just so much negativity around us that we just really have to look out for the good and constantly remind ourselves of the good, and just be aware of like everything that's going on, because like for example, these people that reached out to me, super nice girls, both of them really cool and really nice. However, they never once have had like authentic conversations with me to get to know me as a person, and they probably just saw my profile and thought, oh, she'd be good at this, but it's like, not really. Like, I hope that I don't come across as that to people, because that's not how I am and that's not what I want to be known for. And I don't want that to, like, I just feel so spammy the way that I was approached about it. They're very nice girls, but I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm like, hey, I have these great products, I think you'd be good at selling them, you should join my team. mm, No, thank you. I appreciate your offer, but I'm good. I'm not a salesperson. I don't sell things. I don't push products. I don't post products. And the only product I post about is something that's changed my life forever. Um, Physically, mentally, health wise. Why wouldn't you talk about it if your life has changed because of something? Um, but I don't push products. And it's just so weird that I was approached about it. Like, I guess I just wanted to say, like, a lot of people are on social media, and we all see that people post about their products and their um, business that they're a part of and how they make a great compensation and blah, 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 blah. However, that's not what I was destined to do, and that wasn't what I was brought here to do either. I know for a fact that I was brought here to show people how to be more positive and live a more positive lifestyle, and just really be their true authentic self. And I hope that I never come across as someone who's a pushy product salesperson, because I never want to be that person. And I'm truly here for everything that I stand for on my page and everything that I post about. It's all positivity and encouragement, and you've got this rock star attitude, and just trying to get people to see a different way of life, by being an entrepreneur and not working a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life or until they're 60. Like, I never want anyone to be stuck in that burnout like I was, because once I realized that there's more out there and that you can actually build something to fully support yourself, in your family and it can be passed down as a generational wealth, I mean, that's something to be freaking motivated for and proud for. But, you know, I just, I kind of wanted to touch a little bit on entrepreneurial mindset and employee mindset because it's definitely something that as a society we're taught that that's what you have to do and that's the only way. When in reality, that's not the only way. There's so many different avenues you can take to support yourself and not have to be bossed around by a boss. Because once you get out of that mindset of having a boss and working a set schedule and getting paid a set amount, a dollar amount for that set schedule, you start living a different life. 1000%. So think of entrepreneurial stuff in a way of working for yourself. There's no time frame. I'm constantly working on my business. It's literally in the pockets of my time. I do little things here and there, and eventually it builds a team, which is pretty much what I'm doing. And like I said, I don't push products. I don't want to be a salesperson. That's not my ammo. I like to motivate people to be their best version of themselves, be positive lights, and really shift people's mindsets and awareness to just being better people, I think is my main goal in life. I've just, like I've said in a few of my lives before, I grew up in a very negative, hostile environment. And even this past weekend, I went and hung out with my dad and my sister, and we went to the desert and went camping. And coming back on the drive, because it was a little bit of a long drive, it was like 2 something hours. I just really thought about, things that were said over the weekend and the vibes that I got. And it's totally like I'm super aware of how I grew up and the things that I just let into my life and didn't realize how it was affecting me. It's just people's comments are just so negative, and when you're able to catch on to those negative comments and not let it into your field, it's so much better and it's so much more of a relief. Like I just remember driving home and thinking like of all the comments that my dad made to me. And I know he's just a jokester and that's just how he is. But it's like, at what point do you think that I shouldn't have said like that? Like I was kind of mean. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy to me. Love my dad to death. He's my best friend, but just so negative. So negative. And I'm just so thankful that I found this group of people that have given me the opportunity to learn the self development and become this bright, shining light for people because it never would have happened had I not met these women who are just so fucking dope. Like, if you've ever been around, a cool coworker and you're like, dude, she's cool. I'm gonna hang out with her after like work and we're gonna like be friends no matter what if we have this job or not. That's how all these women are. They're so fucking cool, down to earth, nothing but helpful to you and supportive. That's the kind of aura I need to be around constantly, no matter what. I don't need to be around negative people. I don't need to be around people that are forcing you to do things you don't want for a paycheck. I mean, yeah, it pays the bills, but does it make you happy? I literally quit my job in accounting because it didn't make me happy. I worked my ass off for that job. I worked my ass off in my career. I worked my ass off working full time, doing accounting, going to school, got a freaking new puppy, and I was training for Bikini Divas, which is like um, a muscle competition show, but you don't flex on stage. You just wear a bikini and you walk across the stage and you just show off your physique. So I was doing all of that while getting my associates in business management and accounting. It's crazy to like think back on. And I had a new puppy and I was working out nonstop. Like, no wonder I was in like this burnout phase and I got depressed because I was overwhelmed. I was overworked. I was pushing it way too hard. But then I got my career in accounting and thought like, this is it, fuck yeah, and then move up the ladder. And then the further I got on the ladder and dealt with, more people in the finance department and my boss being the CEO, and it was just, is this it? This is literally what I worked my ass off for? Ew. Like it just felt so, the energy was not there. It's not what I thought it was going to be. And then, you're supposed to feel like happy with where you are in your career. And I wasn't really happy. It was just like, yeah, it pays the bills. Yeah, I went to school for it. Yeah, I worked my ass off my career to get there. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And you should never settle for that. If you're ever feeling like that, never fucking settle because there's more to life and there's more fucking energy out there that you need to experience. And I'm so glad I fucking quit accounting. It was like literally the best feeling ever to just know that I'm not going back to that. Gosh, so crazy to think like I could still be doing accounting right now. Anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. Just a little side notes with Amber, I guess. But thanks for hopping on. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you on the socials. Cheers.